EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Armadillos of San Antonio. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, they'll try a reverse here to start out. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. When you look at this defense, this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll take over a first down at their own 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The talk about this Titan defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Willis now off play action. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Willis. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Willis out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. It's picked up by the Titans.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jamison Williams from 6 yards away. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Sharks got it left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Willis looking to throw it. Throws right side, and that's complete. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Willis wants to pass it again. Finds Gray on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Back to throw, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up second and
19 tight. 19 tight.
Willis looking to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Gould, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Armadillos have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd and 10. Now an audible here into something else. Thompson between the tackles. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Willis. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Titans are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. McCarthy operating from the gun. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like when he saw it all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To the air with McCarthy. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Matt Horizon now on to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
60 average, 60 average. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Throwing on second and long. Willis. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Returnable now for Woodson. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Now McCarthy. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is... And he's in for
That is insane.
Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ugh. Nice. That was the whole shit. God damn, nephew. God damn, nigga. Fucking play don't pick me up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Well, going deep here for Taylor. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
Willis will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Check out.
Willis looks to pass it here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Armadillos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now they'll go with a reverse. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
14.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Willis. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Rashard Smith. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Armadillos are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Completes this one to Thornton. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go now. 7-5.
Williams, the man in motion left. Looking to throw McCarthy. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
78.
We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hiking 18. Dragon 60. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. And they rattle off a big one. 41 yards.
That's good for a San Antonio first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Now Willis to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Oh, stop.
Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick. And that
This
is a
nigga's
golden
getting
opportunity wasted
bullshit.
there.
It's the only nigga abilities I see working on this.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60, 70 Timberwolf, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Lion.
Right back to the air again with Willis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malachi
Shots.
Starks.
Damn.
And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
This nigga is getting bailed out the
Field
wrong
goal's probably not going
bullshit.
to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run.
I
He'll
got
get
that
a
nigga
couple,
really
and that's it.
fucking go.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Get the ball.
And he lost
Thank
the
you.
football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Dragon 6, Viking 8.
Now Willis. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to get a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
6 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, Cougar,
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, here's Willis. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Armadillos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. They'll be caught by Rice. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That's good.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Buffalo 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Willis to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Taylor!
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh my gosh, bro. These niggas is dropping so many passes.
To think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here,
Drop.
in order to keep this one alive.
More drop.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ranger, 70 Ranger, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And it's incomplete.
Damn, bro.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
This nigga, bro.